What do I do with a 13-hour layover in Doha, Qatar? After a direct flight from London, I step off the plane and I'm hit with a wave of that dry heat.
I just landed in Doha, Qatar, and I have all day to explore the city. So we'll see what I get up to. But today is Friday, which is like their day off. It's their weekend. So things don't open until 1:30 in the afternoon. So I gotta kill some time before stuff opens.
First things first, I have the taxi drop me off at the National Museum of Qatar, which was only about 15 minutes from the airport. Even though it wasn't open, it was worth seeing the unique architecture of this building in person.
I'm glad I wore my walking shoes because I can already tell that's what I'm going to be doing most of this morning. All right, now I think I'm trying to walk to a park, something to do with the flags. So let's go find some flags. I'm also really glad that I packed sunscreen because this skin has not seen sun in 3 months. I've been wintering and boom, all of a sudden the plane drops you off in the desert and it's hot again. Just not used to it. Found it. Let's see if I can find the American flag. Oh, I think I found it. Of course it is. Pretty much in the center. Why would it be anywhere else? That's where I just came from. I'm headed in this direction. And that, the giant television, the whole facade of the building. Wow. Now that's the city skyline. That is way cool. And look at all these traditional wooden ships that are sitting here in the harbor. It's so cool. Old world meets new world.
I was able to kill some time by walking around the Souq Waqif, a marketplace that sells traditional garments, spices, handicrafts, and souvenirs, with many restaurants and shisha lounges as well.
Can you kind of hear it? The call to prayer in the background? I'll never get tired of hearing it. So far, from what I can tell from Doha, it's a very modern city. Most pedestrianized areas have these really lush gardens and shade and water features. So it's very pleasant to walk around. And I know a lot of people are gonna make fun of me, but my first thought when I saw the old market was, oh, this looks like a Disney set, like something I would see at Disneyland, but it's not, it's actually real. Oh, I can't believe that was my first thought.
Time for some refreshment and lunch. It's just after 1 o'clock in the afternoon, which means the Islamic Art Museum is now open.
Lunch was delicious. Finally made it to the art museum. And now I get to store my bag in a locker. Yay. Finally, air conditioning. This is so cool. Just behind me, they have the tops of the columns from the mesquite in Cordoba, and I was just there less than a year ago. It's so cool to see stuff from a different part of the world that I visited, and now I'm in another part, and here it is again. Small world. Yep, that's where I was last year. Granada, Malaga, Sevilla, and Cordoba. I've also been to Chile though. I gotta sit down for a moment. I am tired. Oh, but this lighting makes my skin look so nice and dewy and awake, even though I don't feel it. I don't even know how long I've been up. I'm kind of in a daze with all of these ornate filigrees and inlays and just the detail of Islamic art is fascinating to look at, but also like I'm seeing spots. So I think I gotta take a quick Mac nap somewhere. They'll never know.
Then I took a taxi across town to the famous Torch Tower and Villaggio Mall.
Oh wow, it's the night sky. This looks exactly like Las Vegas to me. There's some gondolas with a river running through the center of the mall. So I know things work a little differently here. The taxi driver that picked me up from the art gallery brought me to this mall, and he said he'll take me to the airport as well. He's gonna wait for me. We've exchanged WhatsApp numbers, and I've left my bag with him. I have my passport, but I said, is it safe? And he said, yes, it's safe. And I know it is, but still in like the back of your mind, you're like, oh, I hope it's gonna be okay. But I just have to trust it because this is Qatar and not America or anywhere else. Yeah, it's gonna be okay. We'll see though. Man, I think I found where all the people are. This mall is packed. There was nobody walking on the sidewalks earlier today. They're all here because it's air conditioned. Makes perfect sense. This mall makes me want to be a maximalist, and I know I don't have that much room in my suitcase. All I bought was a charger cable for my phone. So there's the ice rink, and here's the arcade. I am inside the Torch.
Going up to the 21st floor.
I've got 40 minutes to sit in this comfy chair, check out the view, and drink a smoothie. I think I can cope with that. Not a bad way to end the day. Okay, I'm headed back down. Time to go find my taxi driver, Shujad. Look at that, it lights up at night. I couldn't even tell from the inside. Look, I made it back to the airport, and my bag is safe and sound. Oh good, my gate is C3. Thankfully it's not C93. I don't know if I could walk all that way. I've already walked 7 miles today. Kim, here I come. Next stop, Adelaide.
Thanks so much for watching and following along in my adventures. If you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Up next, fun in the sun in Adelaide, Australia.